Blackstone Audio presents The Four-Dimensional Human, Ways of Being in the Digital World by Laurence Scott. This book is read by Matthew Brenher. To Stella and David Scott, with unending love and gratitude. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Introduction. The Reverse Peephole. I was glad that the visit to the mock castle had been a success, since I'm a mock tourist. My friend and I were sitting on the terrace of our bed and breakfast near Sintra, Portugal. It was the spring of 2008. Which means that there were perhaps couch surfers down in the valley, but Airbnb was several months shy of its founding. We had just been on a trip to Quinta da Regalera, the imitation palace, which in the early 20th century a set designer had built for a coffee and gem merchant. Although I had enjoyed crawling through the watery tunnels on the castle's estate, I was happier still to be back on the terrace, writing a postcard. The card was a thank-you note to an acquaintance who, a month or so previously, had lent me his empty house. He hadn't known I was coming, since he was already abroad when I emailed to ask him. His Georgian dwelling on a lonely terrace was not without its Gothic qualities. Every other chandelier worked. Through the barred windows in the dining room lay a forgotten garden, and all the internal doors opened, except one, on the second-floor landing. As I turned and shook the handle, it rattled in its frame. I wondered what he kept locked in there, even when no guests were expected. Elsewhere there were touching signs of the absence into which I'd intruded. A bowl and spoon on the desk, smeared with dried yogurt, maybe, or ice cream. A magazine left on the floor by the bath, folded to an article titled, The Loveliest Doors. During my stay I had the recurring dream that he came back suddenly to turn me out, full of a mysterious and inarguable anger. Nevertheless, thanks were due. I finished the postcard and set it aside. My friend, the good traveller, put down her book and we started chatting. As we spoke, I noticed that I kept glancing at the postcard. Its presence on the table was a sort of agitation, gathering around it a subdued but
Sample complete. Ready to continue?